me, man. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Marwa, and welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Marwa, and if it's your first time to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Today is Sunday, and every Sunday we do videos like this just to welcome you. Like, we answer questions, especially me and you, we chat, we answer questions. If they are really private questions, I answer them on Instagram. So I don't know how Adam saw me with no glasses, and I had not clicked go live. So guys, the picture you see on my thumbnail is for the video about Cancun. Just type "we visited Cancun," Marwa. You'll see that video. You'll see those girls in the video. Hey, I can see Adam, man. Number one, Adam. Hey, what's up? I can see Brian says, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, Brian, man. Yeah, Adam says, "Hello, Marwa." And somebody is writing in. His name is in Hebrew. Yeah, with emoji. Yeah, then the flyboy way. Then we have somebody. Let me just get to know where you're watching this from. I'm trying to see the lighting, if the lighting is okay. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the camera. You can see something bright here. Yeah, that's for mosquitoes. Yeah, that's for mosquitoes. So as you see from this video is we are trying to compare Mexico and Colombia, where you can go for a short term, for a long term. That's the whole idea of this. Somebody says nice haircut. That is Adam. Man, thank you so much. Yeah, I just try, but I really don't know what to do with my hair, man. Like, to be very honest, I really don't know. It's just that one thing that I'm like, okay. Would you go to Colombia or Mexico for your birthday? So number one is I really we really wanna like really compare these countries in every aspect. That is cost, traveling from your home country to Mexico, traveling from your home country to Colombia, the cost, of the flight. Then we compare cost of living, and also we compare what are you looking for. People travel to places for specific reasons. Other people want to go to places because they want to meet beautiful girls. Other people go to places because maybe they want to see the architecture of those areas. Other people just want to go and experience like the culture, the food. Yeah, his name is Living Pip. Yeah, man. So I don't know what's happening. I think everything is okay. So he's saying I'm turning 30, and that is Living Pip. I hope I pronounced it correctly. He says I'm turning 30 on my birthday. I'm going to Cali, Colombia. Yeah, Cali is really good. It's really a very vibrant city, and a lot of people like to dance there. So if you don't know how to dance, people will teach you how to dance. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I see the comments coming. Yeah, and let's give this video a like, man. Those likes really help me. They help the video like be strong on YouTube, because nobody knows about this video right now except you watching me. Yeah. So I don't know how long will you be going to Colombia. I would recommend you to at least visit like 3 cities when you're going to Colombia. Yeah, but the good thing is Colombia, man, is the best place to go. I've been out of my country for now 3 years, and the place where my heart really fell for, and it was like, man, I love this place. The place where I took a flight from that country, when I was leaving, I felt like crying. It was in Colombia. Yeah, Colombia is really good. Cali, you'll see a lot of like black, white. It's a mix of like different cultures. Bogota, Colombia, it's more of white. You'll see mostly white people. And Medellin, you'll see black, but a little bit, like once in yeah. Somebody says, I'm going to Cali, Buenaventura, oh, Capurucacan. Yeah, I know this spelling, I don't know how to read it. Santa Marta. Yeah, I see you're going along the coast. Actually, like Buenaventura is more of black people there. Yeah, I have a girlfriend, not like my lover. I mean a girlfriend. Her home is in Buenaventura. Yeah. So maybe I don't know if she's in Bogota. I think she's in Bogota because when I met her, she was studying in Bogota. Just in case you need, you can hit me on my Instagram. I see if I can find her, then link you. Maybe she will be at home, or maybe she will, so she could help you. So I want to give a shout out to Bernard, man. Bernard is the first guy to support this YouTube channel. And he says, learning Spanish, hope to see you one day. Man, I promise you, man, we shall see each other. I will be around, I will be hovering around Latin America. Even if I will go to Africa or I go to anywhere, Latin America, I will put a base in Latin America. Either I'll have a family here, I'll have maybe a house here, yeah, in Latin America, especially Colombia. I don't know why I love Colombia. But right now, I'm making this video from Mexico City. Yeah, from Mexico City. So somebody says that is my TV shows. My TV show says, where do you find the white ones? So if you go to Bogota, Colombia, you really find like all type of, even, sometimes in Colombia you may think girls are European, but they are not. Like Colombia has all these type of like features. Even other girls look Asian. Even where I used to work, there's one girl who really looked like a Thailand girl, but she was Colombian. Yeah, Colombia find everything. Bernard, man, I want to say thank you, man, for supporting me, donating like $3. Yeah, that was, I don't know, let me see. Yeah, $3, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Yeah, guys, and if you can fund me, I really appreciate. Really, really, I really appreciate if you help me, because I plan to go to the US. Then from there, I'll not stay long in the US. I'll stay maybe at least maybe 2 weeks. Then I go to Puerto Rico. That's like I really, really want to go to Puerto Rico, which is part of the US still. Then from there, I'll try to find my way to Dominican Republic, because they are super close, as I told you last in my last Sunday video. And also maybe go to Haiti. Yeah, I was thinking of going to Brazil, but I'm seeing the cost of traveling from, maybe, let's say, Los Angeles to Brazil. It's like going to Africa. Even going to my home country is cheaper. Yeah, it's really cheaper. So you can imagine. So going to Brazil, I think I'll go to Brazil next year, and I'll do maybe Colombia, Brazil. Like, I'll do that trip, going like from country to country, country to country. Yeah. So Eva, we have Sean. Sean says, "Hey, what's up, good bro? I'm good, bro. Thank you." And also we have Sam says, "Have you been to Jamaica?" I haven't been to Jamaica, but it is really, really close actually to. If I go to Puerto Rico, then I go to Haiti, then I go to no, I go to Puerto Rico, I go to DR, which is Dominican Republic. Then I go to Haiti. From Haiti to Jamaica is super close. But the fact is, I need to fly. I need to fly to Africa around 27th, 28th of December, around that time from New York City. So I don't know, but I feel like I'll be super close. I don't know what will happen. I just want to book a one-way flight ticket from Puerto Rico. No, from I mean, from the US to Puerto Rico. I know Puerto Rico is in the US, but I feel like it's a different place, a different country. So yeah, let me not get out of the topic today. The topic of today is Colombia or Mexico. Actually, Mexico is really good. For me, let's say dating in Mexico has been more easy than, again, Colombia. I don't know why I feel this, or maybe it's timing. Sometimes things happen for some reasons. But I would say like dating in Mexico is more like, especially if you're dating girls above 24 years, most of them want to settle down. Most of them really want to settle down. But in Colombia, Colombia, it's really crazy, man. Like, there you can find a 14-year girl has already a baby in Colombia, especially Medellin, Colombia. I remember one day I met this girl. She was around 21 years, 21 years, 21. Actually, my English is British, so you'll bear me with that. And she had like already 2 kids. In Colombia, like, especially young girls get pregnant like super quick. It's like magical. You meet a girl in her late 20s without a kid in Colombia. Most of them, they have at least one. Most of them. I think it's because of their social life, because Colombia is super social. Like, sometimes even you find like maybe a girl, and she's wearing a uniform, like maybe a high school uniform or a primary uniform, and there's a guy with like home clothes holding her hand, and they're in a motorbike, they're anywhere, they're kissing in the road, they're everything. Man, Colombia is like boom. And actually, when I arrived in Colombia, it was a big culture shock. Why? Because I saw people like kissing inside a bus. outside, next to my door, like everywhere. It was like, wow. And not just kissing like pecks, like, no, it was like deep kisses, touching, and anywhere next to police, next to this, So yeah, Colombia is pretty open-minded. Oh, Sean is saying he's in Medellin. Please tell us, man. Tell us how is your experience so far? Today is Sunday. Yeah, today nothing much goes today. But I think yesterday, I hope you tell us what happened. Maybe I'll read your comments. Sean, tell us what happened and where are you staying? How much are you paying? Yeah, we can try to compare and see. Sam says prostitution is completely illegal. I don't know where you say it's completely legal. I don't know if it's Mexico or Colombia, but I would say prostitution is everywhere actually. Like every place I've gone, every small city I've gone, there are those red zone areas everywhere I've been to, especially medium big cities. Not like really small cities. No, like medium cities, like let's say Mexico City, any city you go, anywhere I've been, Bogota, it's too much. I actually I see people say like Thailand is like paradise, but I'm telling you, Bogota, there are places like Santa Fe. If you go there, you'll be like, oh my god, like damn. You'll be like, wow, this is like you'll go crazy, man. Yeah, but in terms of cost of living, generally, Colombia is really cheap, man. And like for example, I used to tell people like if you have like $800 per month in Colombia, you can live as a king. You can go partying. You can pay for the taxis. You can eat well. You can sleep in a one bedroom. Actually, the most expensive one bedroom should be around $400 to 500. That is like really expensive, really expensive. And but if you find, let me give you this scenario. If you find, let's say, there's an American investor who went to Colombia, he bought a house there, then he's renting the house, it will be very expensive, like super expensive. Let's say even $1,000 a month for a one bedroom. Yeah, because I realize like when Americans go, for example, in Colombia, they buy properties and they upgrade them. Once they upgrade them, they don't target the locals, they target especially other Americans. So you have to be very careful when you're trying to go to these places. You have to see where are you staying. Are you trying to live a local life, or you're trying to live a touristic life? But what I know is most people when they travel, they really don't care about prices. They be like, no man, me I'm okay. I wanna pay and sleep. I don't wanna, people are really like, yeah. So let me give a shout out. I saw somebody donate. Yeah, it's Brian. He says, I love Colombia. I'll be a citizen. I will marry there, man. Yeah. Brian, we have much history with Brian. If you are a long-term fan of me, we did even, Brian was a subscriber. Then he came to Colombia. I met him. Then we became really friends. Like we are really good friends. We talk on a daily basis. And when he was in Colombia, man, like he just went crazy about Colombia. Yeah, he loved Dominican Republic before, but nowadays he's like, man, I'm not even going there. I'm in Colombia and Colombia. Where can I find lots of Venezuelans in Colombia? Go to Bogota and Medellin. Too many of them. But I'll warn you, like most of the Venezuelans in Bogota, Colombia, most of them. I don't mean all. I mean most, especially women. They're into like prostitution. Yeah. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I'm telling you from my own experience. Okay. Okay, prostitution is really in different forms. Other people will just tell you clearly, like, pay me as you get the service. Other girls will tell you that. But other girls will give you excuses. They will tell you, for example, Venezuelan girls, not all. Please, I want you to understand, because I have friends, people like Lupita, they are Venezuelans and they are doing good. But the ones you meet in Colombia, most of them, they will tell you their problems and they would want you to pay. They will tell you, I really like you, but my family is suffering. They don't have food. My mom called me today. I want to send them something. They'll give you excuses. So you have to be very careful. But at the same time, you understand the situation in Venezuela. So if you're going to date a Venezuelan girl, you have to be ready at least to give them like money to support them financially, because the situation in their country right now is really, really bad. But they were really, I don't know if I have my phone here. Let me try to see if I have a Venezuelan friend I can show. They are really, really cute. They are very, very cute. Let me just type Venezuela. I save people with their country. Venezuela. Okay, before that, let's just read the comments. So Brian, man, yeah, Brian is very happy you want to live in Colombia. Even me, I want to live in Colombia one time. Yeah, I want to live in Colombia. I feel like Colombia is really, really good. Yeah, you see, these are Venezuelans. Uh, they're really, really cute, like really, really smiley. And they're humble, very humble. I don't know if it's because of their problems in their home, but they're really, really humble. My other phone is very far. It's the one that has numbers. I have a new phone, so not many numbers that I have. Yeah, somebody says, hey, that is Squeeze P says, hey Marwa, sending love from London. Man, thank you. I hope one day I'll be in London, man. I'll look for this visa, the Schengen visa, so that I can travel. But I think you guys are separating, so maybe I'll have to look for a London or English visa. I don't know how to say that. Bernard says, do Western Mexican look better than Eastern? Wait, do Western Mexicans look better than Eastern? I really don't know like which parts of I really don't know much about like the east or west of Mexico, but all I know is the beauty in Mexico cannot be compared to Colombia. Another thing is most faces in Mexico, they look more indigenous. Not really most, like somehow, let's say like 30%. 30% of most of the girls I see here, they look more of Asian, that like Cambodia faces, those faces of Cambodia. Yeah, they have those type of traits. But I'll also say like most, I really, Mexico does not really have like really, really beautiful girls. They are really beautiful girls. Like I have personal beautiful girls, but there are few, man. It's not like Colombia, because Colombia is like everywhere you go, in the Transmilenio, in a bus, you'll be seeing like, wow, anywhere, in a restaurant, you are eating here, the next person, man. Or if you really want to see beauty, like this guy who is in Medellin, that is Sean, you should go to one of their universities and see. Let me read somebody donated. When you donate, we read your comment immediately. It's just a way of supporting me, and also me appreciating you, like donating. Says, I lost my mind in Colombia. That's Brian Bitcoin. Says, I lost my mind in Colombia. You are right. Many Venezuelan girls there are like that. Not all, but many of them. I experienced that. I experienced that. Beautiful, but be ready. Exactly. So Brian has been in Colombia several times. And actually, I met Brian there. We were with Brian. We stayed. I took him around, and with my friend Clinton. And you see what he's saying is not all, but be ready for that. Yeah. As long as you're trying to date this Venezuelan girl, she'll try to tell you about support me or do this. Even in Mexico City, here where I am, there are Venezuelan girls actually. I've seen several. I've met several. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, there is one here. I don't know. Let me see. I don't even know how I saved her number. Oh, she's here. Yeah, yeah. I hope you you can see. Yeah, she's Venezuelan, and she's one of my closest good friends. She lives here in Mexico City. So the fact is, and they also in Panama. When I was in Panama, let me see if I still have here. When I was in Panama, I met really, really beautiful Venezuelan girls there. They are everywhere, actually. They are everywhere. Yeah, De La Panama. But I met, you'll see them like everywhere. Everywhere you go, you'll see Venezuelans at this moment. Yeah. Thank you, Brand, for donating $5. And guys, please, you can support me. You can share my videos. You can like the video. You can donate to this YouTube channel. I always come here every Sunday to give you more information. We talk. People have different questions. Maybe you asked me a question on Facebook. I did not see it. I did not answer. This is the right time that we talk. Yeah, and I dedicate myself a purely 1 hour to just talk. So if you guys can donate anything, oh, somebody actually donated, but he didn't say anything. His name is Mock Boss. He just donated $2 and he didn't say anything. Thank you, Mock Boss. He says, "Oh, damn, this is a big surprise." Edina Bange, yeah. So yeah, Edina Bange, she's a, I don't know how I will describe her. She's one of my best friends, and she's like a family close friend, but she's a girl. She lives in Canada. He says, "Hey Marwa, great to find you online." Hey, thank you so much, Edina. Like I'm like, wow. I never expected this. So yeah, I never expected. Hey, shout out to Edna. Yeah, she's from Kenya, but right now she's in Canada. Yeah, and I don't know. She's one of those girls who have seen me like come from nowhere, like from zero, like zero. Yeah, I feel even shy, just because she knows me like deeper, deeper, deeper. Yeah. So hey, thank you. Shout out to you, Edina Bange. Yeah. So let me read these comments. Somebody, Sean. So okay, I'm trying to see where I left the comments. Sometimes they come. Will Wilfred Wilfred no Wilford Edward says blessings, Mara. Thank you, bro. Adam says, oh my God, that's sad. Okay, it's Bernard. Okay. Let me see. My TV show says, how do you live in Colombia? Do you have residency or visa? How do I reside there first? So, in any country, if you want to go there, number one is you look for a visa. It can be a touristic visa. Like me, how I went to Colombia, I went there as a volunteer. I went there to teach English as a volunteer. So that's how I was able to live in Colombia for 2 years. But I worked the first year as a volunteer. Then that's the first, in 2016, that's when I started my YouTube channel, around November 2016. Then the following year, 2017, I got like a real job, like a real job, meaning like I got a work visa and everything. I used to teach English there. Then another way is either if you are from the US or these other big countries from Europe, you can stay in Colombia for 3 months with no visa. And it's very easy. You can stay in Colombia for 3 months. When it's about to end, you cross over to another country, then come back, then they give you another 3 months, then go, then come back. So a lot of people do that, especially those people who they want to live with no attachment, because if you want like another type of visa, you have to either to go to school, you're a student, or you're working with a company. But as long as you speak English, it's very easy to get a job in Colombia. But you don't want to go to Colombia and be like another prisoner. Like me, actually, I used to work from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, so 8 hours, and they used to pay me $500. So it's not really like enough money for you, and it's so you don't want to do that. There are other options you can do, or also you can get a girlfriend, get married, and you know get a residence. Yeah. So yeah, I'm reading these comments, and Bernard is answering somebody. Uh, I don't know how to read your name, but your name ends with MB Project 21. Says the hairstyle is really cool. Cool. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's MB Project 21. And we have Adam says, Marwa, you should do Google Hangouts. Actually, I'm really thinking of doing them. I'm really thinking of doing them. I don't know if I should start another new channel for that, because I feel like most people who, I don't know, I'm really thinking about them. Maybe I'll do like a questionnaire. I'll ask people to tell me their opinion. If they feel like we should do Google Hangouts, we shall start doing them. But I'm really considering starting that, because I realize I need to connect more with my, let's say, my followers or my subscribers, because every day, man, I receive hundreds of messages, and sometimes these messages have same question. Like maybe I answered you about this, the same question is like, where should I stay in Colombia? Should I go to Medellin? Should I go to Bogota? Or I'm coming to Mexico. Which is the best city to go? Yeah. So Sean S is in Medellin, and he says this. Man, Medellin is amazing. The people are great. The food is so amazing. The people are very helpful, but you must learn Spanish, or even basic Spanish, or to speak to the women. You know, if you've been following me for a long time, especially when I was in Colombia, anytime I ended a video, I'll tell you, please learn your Spanish. Yeah, because this is what really happens. Colombians are really, really, really like very social. They'll come to you. Even sometimes you'll be sitting and they'll be like, hey, what's your name? Like from curiosity. Like, they're like, you know how kittens are, kittens, yeah, or a cat, like it likes to play. Like that's how Colombians are. They are like really, really like they can do anything, like even if you're a stranger. So most of them is people come to you, or maybe even if you walk to people, they will listen to you. They will not look at you like, hey, what's up? No, some people are like, yeah. And actually, there's this one video I made, like, do you want to marry a Colombian girl? Oh boy, watch this. I went to school to learn Spanish. Like, I never went to school, like, oh, no. I was just learning from the streets. Number one is, if you wanna go to any Latin countries, you have to learn Spanish. If you want to be a successful like traveler, successful guy who wants to date or do anything, man, Spanish, at least basic. Even if you don't speak like fluent, but you try to talk, they are so patient. Many of the Spanish countries I've been to, they do that. Yes, somebody donated $5. Let me read that. It's Brian. He says, we can do a Google Hangout together, bro. That would be great. Yeah, I think I'll check. I've been to one YouTube channel and we did a Google Hangout. So I'll check about it, and then we shall be doing these Google Hangouts. I feel like they really, really, really are important for us. Yeah. So let me continue reading these comments as they come. They're really coming many. And also, this is Zaskopusa. Yeah, says, how's the Colombian beaches? I don't know, beaches, what you meant. Do you mean the girls, or you mean like beach? Let's say Colombian women girl. Yeah. Sean says, also, I stay in Poblado area close to Santa Fe Mall. The rent out apartment is $32 per day. Also, the food and drinks are very cheap. Actually, $32 is really expensive. That is, you're paying a lot of money, I'm telling you. But I think maybe it's because you are there for a short while. And that's what I was saying, like, when most people travel, they really don't care about the prices, especially when they're staying for a short term. But if you intend to stay in Colombia at least at least a month, at least, I mean, menos, like at least a month, you have to look for a house, like a normal house. Like me in Mexico right now, I'm in my small room. It's not so good, but I'm in my small room. It's so big stuff. Yeah, it's just a bed. I just need a place where I can sleep and just do my work. And if my girlfriend visits me, she can stay here. Like, I don't have to look for a hotel or anything. Yeah, always when I travel, that's how I do. I keep it simple. And if I go to cities, I try to stay there at least a month, because a month is generally a good time to understand people, to know the culture, to know these corners of the cities. Yeah. So Ahmed says, "What's up, Marwa?" Yeah, Ahmed, man, thank you so much. And you guys, if you are not following me on Instagram, at least follow me there. I just put like really, really normal life stories. I'm not this guy who like tries to show you fancy life like crazy. I just show you like real life, like what I'm going through. Like today, I posted one video, me and my friend Liz. And sometimes maybe those girls you see on my YouTube channel, sometimes, not always, but sometimes I post them on my Instagram. So you guys, you can hit me on Instagram and see. Yeah, see, that's Colombia. Yeah. And you can see people who I follow. And like, this was my video today. Yeah. I don't know how many views it has. It has 1,000 views plus. Yeah. So I post things on Instagram. So guys, you can follow me there. Same name as this YouTube channel. Yeah, same name. A DMR Traveler says, "Hey, what's up, Maro? Hey, what's up, bro?" Yeah. Jonas B says, "Do you still keep in contact with Nia Vlogs? I love that girl." Yeah, we always talk. Not always, but I talk to her occasionally. But sometimes when you're out of sight, it's like out of mind. But I'll say we talk always. Like, I have her WhatsApp when she puts something I like. Yeah, I say, "Oh, what's up? What's happening?" Yeah. And I really liked her because she was really this type of crazy girl. We used to do like crazy type of videos, like dancing, and maybe sometimes should be the camera girl, holding my camera when I'm doing interviews behind the scenes. So yeah, we still do. Bernard Sean S says, okay, he was answering somebody else. Bernard Foster says, super humble is that what I super humble is what I like. Hate American women, entitled attitudes, and overweight. Yeah, I'll say like sometimes, especially if women are more older, they tend to be overweight. Like every country I've been to, but most countries I've been to, many girls, especially in Latin America, they take care of themselves. They are like really like they take care of themselves, and they are very sensitive about weight. When girls start gaining weight, they're super sensitive. Like even if when you talk to them, you tell them, oh, maybe sometimes like you can comment something crazy, and she'll be like, so you mean I'm fat? Yeah, even me sometimes I get this from my girl. Like I would comment something and she'd be like, "Guys, if you decide to come to London, I'll be more than happy to show you around." Yeah, thank you, bro, man. Thank you. I hope I'll be in London someday. Yeah, now that at least I'm able to go to the US, I think it's easier for me to get other visas. Traveling as a black traveler, sometimes people try to like, especially if you're coming from Africa, people see you like, this guy is trying to run to our country, or this guy is trying to look for opportunities. So those stereotypes sometimes they're really hard. But now that I have the US visa, I feel like people will not judge me for like with those stereotypes, like, oh, he's coming here. I feel like people will be like, oh, you've been to the US, okay, you can also go to Spain. People will be more easy to let me travel. So I'll travel more. Thank you so much for your invite. Ahmed says, "Hey Marwa, do you know Romeo Santos?" I don't know. I don't know who that is actually. Yeah, I really don't know him. Maybe he's a YouTuber. I'm not sure, man. Jasmine says, "What's up, Marwa? I'm late today, man. Don't worry. You're still good. You're still good, man. At least, yeah, we're still rolling." Yeah, guys, if you able to donate to my YouTube channel, man, support me. I intend to travel, so those small donations really help me a lot. They really help me, especially paying for, like, now I'm going to the US. I'm really afraid, man, to be very honest. Like, I'm not like I just want to go to the US. No, I'm really afraid because like now I'm going to San Diego. San Diego will be my first city, and everybody I'm talking to is like, do you know San Diego is expensive? Do you know San Diego is everybody's just telling me, do you know San Diego is expensive? So yeah, for these small donations, I really really appreciate. That is Sugar Skull Gaming says, Kaje Kaje 33 is good. You mean in Bogota, Colombia, or in Medellin, Colombia? Yeah, please just be specific. Like maybe, yeah, in Medellin, Colombia, or if it's in Medellin, Colombia, I would not recommend. The best places to go, you don't want to go to places where not many people go, and maybe you may find yourself into trouble. That is Sugar Skull Gaming. Yeah. Another benefit of donating is when you donate, we read your comments, or I read your comments instantly. Yeah, it's not just a way of appreciation. So yeah, let me see these comments coming, comments coming. Ivan Jasmine says, do you do you recommend to rent apartment in Bogota? If you're staying for more than 1 month, I recommend. Yeah, it's cheap to get an apartment. Even you really don't need an apartment. If you are traveling, let's say for 1 month, or yeah, you just need a room with a nice bed, nice internet, and sometimes, and it's around $150 actually, like where I used to live. Brian knows the room. You just need a simple place where you can put your clothes and a nice television. Even if you not use that television because everything will be in Spanish. As long as you have good internet and it's a nice bed, spacious, that's all you need. Even if you're having a girl, she'll not complain about it. Like I lived for like 2 years in Colombia like that. Yeah. But if you intend to stay in Colombia for more than, let's say, 2 months, yeah, and maybe you intend to bring your friends to it all depends, like your priorities or what you want. So let's say you're coming to Colombia not as one or like two people. Yeah, and a big apartment is okay. But as solo traveler, you just need a small, nice room in a very well area, like easy to get things, maybe supermarket or roads. Just that, yeah. So I hope I answered. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, Bernard says South or Central America love red pill men. Oh, I don't know what you meant by that. Yeah. Okay, so we have Alexandra says, "Hey Marwa, you should come to Las Vegas to show you around, meet you in person." Yeah, actually, I'll be coming to Las Vegas with Richard Swall. I don't know if you guys know Richard. Yeah, he's one of my co-partner. Like we make similar videos. We've been traveling together, especially when I was in Colombia. We've made videos together. So yeah, I'll be coming to Las Vegas. Actually, Richard will be driving me to Las Vegas. So if you'll still be, especially those people who follow me on Instagram, I tell you where I'm going, my plans. So add me on Instagram, same name as this YouTube channel. Yeah, I would love to meet you. I have no problem actually meeting my subscribers in person, and we talk, we share. Mokbo says, is it easy to find a job if you do not speak Spanish in Colombia? It's very easy to find a job, but only English speaking job, an English related job, English related job. Let's say call centers or teaching English. Teaching English is number one and very easy. You can get a job in one day. Just take your papers, go and say, I don't speak Spanish. I'm looking to be a teacher here. Even you can look for part-time teaching, or you look for volunteer programs. Come on, go in the internet and say volunteer English teaching programs in Colombia. Too many, you'll get a lot of them. That's how I went to Colombia, like from Africa, from zero to something. That's how I left Africa. Yeah. So another thing is Cristiano says, Mexico or Colombia, which has the biggest booties? Let me see. Oh my God, that's a hard question. You know what? One thing you should know is mostly Latin women, they're more slim. But Colombia, you'll get more booties. You know why? If you go to places like Cartagena, places along the coast, you'll find like mixed. You'll find black, you'll find white. So yeah, Colombia wins. Yeah. And another thing says, Shone says, what I love about Colombian people is that they are family oriented. Yeah, exactly. Like that's also one of the biggest reason why I always tell people, if you are serious, you are looking for a girlfriend, go to Colombia and don't go for 1 week or two. Go even stay there for 3 months. I promise you'll come out with a beautiful girlfriend. 3 months, a period of 3 months in Colombia, you like chilling, don't have pressure. Also these girls don't like pressure when you like, oh, I want to marry you, you the best. If you tell a girl like that too quickly, she'll be like, you know, I have to teach you how to date a girl. I don't know. I have to tell you guys. Number one is you don't be this kind of guy who looks like desperate, like you really want and want and want. I know a lot of people have this dream of like Colombia or Latina or you know, but you don't want to go like a desperate guy. If you go there like, oh, please marry me, I really like you, take your time, man. And that's why I always tell people, if you can find something you do online that you can, if you can find something even if you have a business back home and somebody runs it and you still make money to live away, so you can stay in a very calm environment in Colombia as you look for a girl slowly, step by step. Yeah. And I always have this guy who calls me all the time from Saudi Arabia. He's actually from Africa, but he wants me to connect him with a girl. But it's really difficult because these girls, they want you here, they want you next to them. I don't know if you guys really understand Latin girls. Most of them want you to hold their hands like this. I hope those guys who have traveled to Latin America, they see, if she's my girlfriend, I have to hold her the hand. If I don't, she thinks I don't like her, I don't love her, I don't appreciate her. So you can imagine, in a culture where everybody is holding the hand of the other anywhere they are, and you want a relationship and you are thousands of miles away. It may work for the first 1 week. Maybe you'll be chatting, the conversation will be so good, but maybe in a month's time, it will fade away. So the best thing is to come here. Yeah. Just man, if you're looking for a wife, forget about other things, man. At the end of the day, family is the most important. That job can stay for a while. Yeah, go to Colombia or come to Mexico. Let me read Brian, man. So it's actually funny, man. It's only Brian who is trying to support me, man. I hope you guys you can, yeah. So Brian says, let me take this off. Brian says, Colombia is super nice. Yes, Colombia wins in the booty category. My next trip will be uh, 3 months plus. I miss you, Brian. If you're not careful, it will be 3 months with out of the 3 months, you may have a baby out of it. I'm telling you. Yeah. And maybe you might remember my word. Yeah, you'll have a baby from Colombia. If you spend 3 months in Colombia, oh man, you'll get a call saying, hey, you have a baby here in Colombia. Sorry, guys, I'm alone. And sometimes when I do these live streams alone, it's really difficult to go with the comments. But I hope you guys will. Yeah. So Edina Bange, I already told you who she is. She's a Kenyan girl. I don't know if saying a girl is good. Well, let me say Kenyan lady. Yeah, I think that's much better. A Kenyan lady. She lives in Canada. So if you're in Canada, I can. Yeah. He says, Marwa, I miss your black suit with your white shirt and the bow tie. Yeah, I remember that day we took a picture. Yeah, she reminds me of the memory when I was in Kenya. Yeah, I remember that day we took a picture at Momina's graduation. Yeah, so I hope many of my subscribers will be like, what? Yeah. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate Edna. And thank you for being a subscriber to this YouTube channel. I know mostly this YouTube channel is more of like male oriented, but I also have like girls who really support what I do. Like they really appreciate what I do. And yeah, thank you. And you're one of them. I really appreciate. Lorenzo says, Colombia is better. Yeah, Mexico is good, but Mexico is super close to the US, especially like cities like Tijuana. I cannot recommend you to go and find a girl in Tijuana. Like honestly, there you'll find a girl, but you have to have a lot of money. It's like just in the US, like yeah. And especially if you're an American going to Tijuana, it's more of the money. It's more of money, 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 money. But if you're an American, you go to places like Pereira, Manizales, try to explore these places. I find like many people go to Colombia, especially Medellin. And before I started making videos, nobody ever went to Bogota. When I made videos, that's when people started coming to Bogota, and they realized even Bogota was much better than even Medellin. And for me, I really like going to these small cities like Pereira, Manizales, or those small Bucaramanga. Those are the cities. People like Shakira. Shakira comes from Is it not Bucaramanga? It's from, I forgot this city. It's one of the biggest cities actually. I forgot this. I don't know. I'm forgetting this. It's so famous. Barranquilla. Yeah, she comes from Barranquilla. So you can imagine people like Shakira, Sofia Vergara is Vergado. I'm not sure. Sofia. She also comes from Barranquilla. So yeah. So try to go to these countries if you are serious. Other people go to countries just to experience and nothing more. So it all depends too. Lorenzo says, okay. Lorenzo from Colombia to Mexico, but Colombia. Okay, so let me read. Sean Batiste says, nice jacket. Thank you. Actually, I was given this jacket by my girlfriend. Yeah, it was supposed to be hers, but she gave me like, I have this. I always have problems because, especially, I have friends from Kenya who they tell me, oh, you're doing good. You like a famous guy. You should have like nice shirts, clothes. You should be wearing like, I'm like, oh my God. Me, I really don't care how I look like, man. Me, I care about my vibe. Like, I'm telling you, I really don't care. Like, okay, it's important to be nice, especially, you see, I don't really look bad, but people want me to look like a celebrity. Me, I'm not that type of guy, man. I come from a very humble background, super, super humble, like really, really humble. And I'm going to Africa on 29th of December. My flight is like 24 hours from New York to Nairobi. I'll show you my home, man. Even people, you'll be surprised, man. I think even we don't have, yeah, we have electricity. You see, like things like electricity for us is like, wow, where I come from. I don't mean like that's how Africa is. No, places like Nairobi, Mombasa, for example, in my home country, Kenya, there are places even you can't afford. Even if you're an American, even if you're a very rich guy, there are places you can't afford in Africa. But where I'm from, me, I'm talking about myself, is a small village, very humble. So I have to keep it humble all the time. Hey, somebody says, Mara, where are you now? Yeah, I'm in Mexico City. But next month, I'll be traveling to Tijuana, then San Diego, then I go to LA, then I go to Sacramento. You know Sacramento? Is it Sacramento? Yeah, Sacramento is a city in California. I go meet Richard, then with Richard, we shall be traveling to Las Vegas, San Francisco. When I finish, I will be going to Puerto Rico. Yeah, I really want to show you, to be very honest, I don't like right now, I hate being here. You know why? I'm here because my girlfriend, somebody's asking me, where is your girlfriend? She's in Colombia. So I'm waiting for her to come. I say bye, then I go because my visa will be expiring. My Mexican visa will be expiring. I don't know when I'll be back in Mexico. I'll be going and going. So we have like to meet, talk. So I have to wait for her here. And that's why actually I'm here in Mexico. I would have already left. Yeah. Hey, so Bernard, by the way, weed is legal in Colombia. Look it up, lol. I did a video about is weed legal in Colombia. Actually, YouTube banned that video, but it's still on YouTube. The fact is, you can smoke small quantities, but if they catch you with a lot, problem. Yeah, man, I don't know. Today, nobody's like supporting me. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, man. Give money. I don't know what you meant. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Freddy, looking sharp. Hey, thank you so much. That is Luton boy 1,000. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah. Thank you so much. Steve says Bitcoin Brian. You have Instagram. Yeah, Brian has his name is Mr. underscore Brian Davids. Yeah, Brian, you can type your Instagram here. Oh, he already answered. Actually, I can see down. He already answered. Somebody's asking me where you living now. I'm in Mexico City. Yeah, Mexico City. Uh, Trayshan36 says you should go to Brazil. I'll go to Brazil. I was trying to compare to go to Brazil this year, but you should understand like we are approaching the travel season. And those times, they are really, really, really expensive times to travel. So I'm comparing to go to Brazil around end of March. Yeah. And actually, my project is to go back to, okay, I'll get out of Africa, come to New York. From New York, I come to, I think, from New York, I will go now anywhere to Colombia or to Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, like that. Yeah. Or maybe I may come to, my flight is from Africa to New York. I wish it was from Africa to Brazil, but I'll just sort it. But I'm going to Brazil next year around March. Yeah. End of March or early April. Yeah. Next year, I want to do a lot of really, really also good videos, especially Brazil. Then I'm also thinking of going to Asia. I want to go to Philippines. I want to go to Indonesia. I don't know if Bali is the best place. I really don't like where everybody's going. I like places like Cuba, like so, not everybody's going there because I like to show you which things that not many YouTubers show, something like that. And in Africa also, I plan to go to my home country, Kenya, to Tanzania, Ethiopia. I just want to show you more about Africa too, because I'm from there. I have to also to be, I have to support my own at some point. Yeah. Yeah, you should go to Brazil. I already answered you. Cristiano says in Jamaica, the women has really big booties. Yeah, so maybe he lives in Jamaica or you've been. Hamjambo bwana, yeah. Sijambo, habari yako. That's Boston. Yeah, that is Swahili. You know, I speak Swahili. I don't know if you guys know Swahili. Like Hakuna Matata. Yeah. Amanda James Brown says, Marwa, how much is your rent in Mexico and Colombia? Like this place I'm staying, I paid 5,000 Mexican pesos. Let me convert them and tell you how much the dollars. I tell you the dollars. I'm just using my calculator. I don't know. I was very good in math. Actually, I did everything in math in my entire life. I did actuarial science. Actually, I don't know if you guys know actuarial science. So 5,000 pesos divided by 18.5. I'm paying $270 a month in this house, and actually, I am in the heartbeat of the city. Like the next building here is Hilton Hotel. The next, I don't know if I'm giving my location in the internet. So okay, so prepare at most $500. You know, I always tell people at most because some people you never know. Some you have to have at least more than expected. Colombia, I used to pay less than $200 for a room. You know, I mean a room, like a nice room, like where I'm staying right now. You can see it has like nice curtains. It has a small balcony here. When I open this door, you see it has a small balcony. And it's just a room. I can keep my clothes. It has a closet, which I don't use. Yeah. And also it has that right there. I don't know if you can see. It has that right there. Yeah. It's just a simple room. And especially if you're not staying for long in a place, you just wanna look for a place you can sleep, a nice place you can call like my own place. Because sometimes this Airbnb they are super expensive, man. And I think in the internet nowadays it's like expensive because it's like you pay the owner, you pay the site, you pay a lot of people, so your money disappears. But like this, what I did is I just like here, my girlfriend helped me. And when you are looking for houses, let me give you a trick. Go on Facebook. If you want a house in Colombia, go on Facebook. You'll find people they are promoting their rooms. Yeah. Even when I arrived in Mexico City, I knew nobody. I slept in a hostel. That's how I always do. I stay in a hostel like for 2 3 days to just calm my body, to calm everything. Then from there, when I'm in that hostel, I go on Facebook. I try habitación are rooms in Spanish, habitación in Ciudad de Mexico, for example, in the city of Mexico. Too many pages show up, roomy, I don't know what. Go there, you find a house. Very cheap at a local price. Yeah. Wow, man. So, yeah. And you know, when you do that, you get the real life, real touch. You meet people, your neighbors are Mexican, like you get the real touch of the travel. Yeah. Matthew says, how is weed? How is the weed look in Mexico? Can you get high grade? So, okay, to be very, and how can I bring it on a plane? Oh my God. Are you serious? Man, you'll be arrested, man, and they'll charge you for drugs. Hey, please don't, man. Just don't try. Don't try. Don't try, man. Don't try those things. I'm telling you, don't. Don't. If you want to use weed, smoke it here and leave it here. Go next. Don't carry anything, my friend. They will lock you up. They really lock you up. You know, maybe your state, maybe weed could be legal, but these other places, you know, when they touch you, it's drugs. They don't say even it's cocaine, it's drugs. And anything drugs is like, you know, yeah, you don't want to be locked abroad, man. That's the worst thing. So don't think about even carrying it, even in your pocket. Smoke and leave it there, man. Yeah. Amanda James says, great video, by the way. Man, thank you, videos, by the way. Thank you so much, Amanda. You can support me by sharing my videos to your friends, man. That's how, and also you can support me on my PayPal. You can also donate through this live stream. I don't know why today nobody's donating, but only Brian and a few friends. But man, I really appreciate when you guys donate because it helps me a lot, man. It helps me a lot to travel. Yeah. And also I feel like you care, yeah. Yeah, it's really a big hassle, man. I've been like 3 years away from my home. So you can imagine. The last time I was home was February last 2016. That's when I took my flight from Africa to the world. And since then, I've never been back to Africa. I intend to go back in December, actually, end of December, like 29th, 28th, 30th, around there. Yeah. So, and right now, I do YouTube, like, I do YouTube full time. So, yeah, your donations really matter, really, really matter. And the good thing is, I give you good information. I take my time, I answer you people, and yeah, I know you my subscribers, you support me. It's important. But at some time, when people donate something, I feel good, man. I feel encouraged. I feel like, wow, man, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, Extreme Pix says, no, Sean. Before that, let me read some comments here. Yeah, somebody says that is Koza says, "What's up, Freddy? I'm good. How is everything? Yeah, I'm good, bro." Nanje Johnson says, Nanje Johnson, somebody just donated. Let me give him a shout out. At least he felt unknown. Yeah, man. Give me a comment, please, unknown. Yeah, and this is not your first time to support me. Last time you supported me. Please give me a comment, man. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I hope maybe you give me a message on Instagram and say, hey, my name is unknown, the guy from YouTube. I'll remember you. Thank you so much for donating $20. I really appreciate. Really, really appreciate. Yeah. Oh, somebody donated $2. Actually, yeah. Somebody donated $2 and he says his name is Lexis One says, greetings from Egyptian American. Man, thank you so much, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Brian also donated $3. $4 actually said, yes, 3 months plus 9 months equal. Yeah. If you're going to these countries, especially you're going to look for a wife. Other people go to this country to experience, but if you're going to look for a wife, at least do 3 months. Okay, a wife. A wife. I mean, somebody you're gonna stay with her like for your entire life, 3 months. Or if you want, you can go and invest in these countries. You can find some money, go buy a small one-bedroom house in Colombia. You can travel anytime. The government will give you a visa for investors. So anytime you want, you just drop there, you sleep, you can rent your house. Yeah, man. Don't stay in America. A lot of people think like life is good in the US. But I realize most of my subscribers I've met, especially those that it was their first time to travel out of America, they were like, man, I love this place. I don't want to go back, man. I'm coming back for sure. I'm coming back. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I've met subscribers who like go to places like Colombia and they'll be like, man, because everything is super cheap. The taxes, there are no taxes, like everything, man. Yeah, even I met this one guy who had like, he was a baby daddy and he had child support, but the baby mama was giving him problems. He came to Colombia. He was staying there undercover and he was enjoying like crazy. Yeah, let me read these comments. Let me read these comments. Yeah, I can't imagine it's like 1 hour since I started this. It's really very fast. Mhm. Thank you, Amanda, for saying I make great videos. Yeah. Actually, if you're a new subscriber, I recommend you like 100% to go back and watch my Colombian videos, because maybe a lot of my subscribers have come from videos I've made about Cuba. But I'm telling you, go and see my Colombian, my Panama videos. They'll be really, really nice videos. And especially Colombian videos, they'll tell you any question, like those people asking me how much is the rent. If you watch those videos of Colombia, they'll give you everything. Like any question you ever wanted to know about Colombia, anything I'm telling you, you'll find in those videos. If you like dig them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Johnson says, what's up, bro? Love the channel. Man, thank you so much for the love. And the best thing you can do is always share my videos, man. When I upload them, give them like. I can see 80 people watching. Let's give a video like, man. Don't be mean. Let's give it. I should tell you, when you like a video, or even if when you dislike a video, it's a good signal for YouTube. So YouTube recommends this video to other people. So let me give a shout out to, actually it's 1 hour. I am supposed to stop, but maybe if people donate, I'll stay for long. Yeah. It's 1 hour. I always do this live stream for 1 hour. And if you read your comment instantly, the best way is you donate. It's just an incentive, just to say, man, thank you for your time. Yeah, it's I take time to give you information. Brian Bitcoin donated $5 and he says, when I find my wife, I will live there and invest there. Yeah. Good thing, and I always tell people, don't go to Latin countries, meet a beautiful girl, very humble girl, then you take her from there and take her to your home country. Don't do that. Especially if your home country morals or women rights and those stuff, they are like so high. Don't, because she will change. She will stay with you like 3 4 months, 6 months down the line, and she'll be talking about divorce because she has met some tycoon guy down there, or she has met some few friends from her home country. They will change her mind. They will be telling her, hey. So the best way is you go stay in their country, and your home country will be like vacational. That's what I've seen a lot of foreigners do in Colombia. Somebody comes from India, somebody comes from Canada, they look for a house, a nice lifestyle. And especially now, right now, you can work online, man. Like me, you see, imagine for the last, I think 6 months, I've never had a real job. I've never, the last 6 months, I've never had like a real job. I just work just through this YouTube channel. So that's what I'm saying. Most of the time, if you really want to find a wife, you are serious, you want to settle down, go to those countries, go to Argentina, go to, but Cuba, I'll not recommend you to go and stay there, man, because life in Cuba is really, really difficult. Really difficult, I'm telling you. It's really, really difficult in Colombia. So what I'm saying is, not Colombia, Cuba. I'm reading comments, they confused me. So if you're going to Cuba, don't. You can go at most 3 weeks, Cuba. Colombia, I said 3 months. Cuba is 3 weeks because life in Cuba is not a joke. Sometimes even drinking water will be a problem. Sometimes, yeah. No internet in Cuba, so if you like watching videos on YouTube, texting. But the good thing is you'll find beautiful girls. I always realize this. This is really crazy. This is like a general assumption. You see those places people tell you like they are dangerous, life is difficult, or a lot of poverty, or like those places people fear going. Those places have like the most beautiful girls. I don't know, man. Like it's something I've discovered from my travels. Let's say people tell you, oh man, don't go to this place, it's super dangerous. When you go to those places, you'll find something that will amaze you about those places. Apart from the negativity, like, apart from the very negative side, you'll find something that will be like, wow. Yeah. So wow, let me somebody donated here. His name, let me read this comment. Somebody donated actually. Uh his name is, I don't know if it's his name, her name. Maybe his name is his name, yeah. Mooney, he donated $5, man. Thank you so much for donating. And he says, love your videos, bro, from Zimbabwe American. Wow, from a Zimbabwean American. Man, thank you so much. Yeah, and nowadays I realize I have a lot of followers actually from Africa, but who live abroad. Yeah, thank you so much, bro. Share my videos to maybe a few of your friends. I don't want to give you like specific numbers. Yeah, just to show some love, man. Thank you so much. And I appreciate add me on Instagram. Yeah, I always tell people to at least add me on Instagram because sometimes it's much easier me answering you on Instagram than maybe I'm on the road, I'm somewhere, I can't open and read all the comments on YouTube sometimes. So Instagram is good. And sometimes when you like my videos on Instagram, you are here. It's just a support, because I'm trying to build all social media at the same time, all Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Yeah. My Instagram is big, but it's not lively. Because long time ago it used to be something different, and now it's more of just my life and YouTube. And actually, I'm not this type of guy who put like who posts like really nice uh, photos on Instagram. No, I just show you my real life. If I'm eating, I show you, hey man, I'm here. I'm in this restaurant. I'm eating. Yeah, man, super normal. Man, thank you for donating. That is Mooney. Yeah, he's from Zimbabwe, but he lives in the US. Yeah. And those guys from California, I'll be in California. So if you want to meet me in person, you need some advice, I'll be there. So let me go back and read the comments. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Wow, let me read. There are really a lot of comments coming, guys. So if I don't read yours, please, I have nothing against you. We have somebody says Leonardo da Vinci says plastic surgery equals to Colombia. So I'll say this, Colombians are really sensitive in their looks, super sensitive. But if you see a perfect girl, perfect, like very perfect, super perfect, like the boobs are like these, and wait, like really, and even when she walks, you'll be like, wow, really perfect, question mark, maybe plastic surgery. But Brazil in Latin America leads in plastic surgery, and everybody tells me Brazil has the most beautiful women. Actually, plastic surgery could be everywhere, but Africa not that much, but it's still there. you know. Yeah, but we cannot say like Colombia is equal to plastic surgery. I think that's being unfair. Yeah, you'll find people with plastic surgery, but at the same time, you'll find normal, beautiful girls. Like in my entire videos I've ever made on YouTube, I've never had a girl with plastic surgery. So, and people love my videos like really crazy. T. Isaac Prince says, to cut the long story short, please recommend a site link. Man, I cannot recommend. Just go on Google. Just say volunteer, no, English volunteer teaching jobs in Colombia. Poop. English teaching jobs in Japan. Many. Anywhere you want to go. English teaching jobs in Ecuador. Yeah, Mexico, everywhere, man. Yeah. Like me, I worked for one company. It's called Volunteers Colombia. Volunteers Colombia. Yeah. If you're specific, oh my God. I'm drinking water, man. And he adds by saying, I am teaching English to my Colombian friends here in Abu Dhabi. Oh man, Abu Dhabi, actually, I think when you are a teacher there, you get a lot of money, right? Yeah, I was told Middle East, they pay like really like $5,000. Yeah, especially if you have these certificates. Yeah, T. Isaac, please tell me about that. Yeah. Just go to Colombia, volunteer. Don't think Colombia is not a place to go to look for money. I have to be very specific. Colombia is not a place you're gonna say like, I wanna go and make money and save. It's not that place. If you wanna save money, if you wanna make money, look for the first class countries: US, Canada, Japan. Because Colombia is not a place to go and make money. Colombia is just a place to go and experience a very nice social life. Yeah, and cheap life. Cheap. I used to earn $500 a month, and I was able to stay in Colombia, earning that money for over 1 year and 6 months. So you can imagine 500, and my life was so good. I used to live a simple life. If I want to drink a beer, I just go out, and it all you can make life as expensive as you want, and also you can make life as cheap as you want. If you're this type of guy who wants to ball, your money will go anywhere in this world. But there are those cities which are expensive general, like let's say finding a house, you cannot find a house less than this. But in Colombia, it's you to decide. You can really, I'm telling you, like me, my budget in Colombia was $300 a month because I was being paid $500. So I used to save $200 a month and spend $300. So I would pay my house around $150, and the other $150 I would split a half, like $75, be buying food. I buy food, I cook in my house, and the other $75, even from my workplace to my house, I used to work. So I cut every cost. And when I wanted to party, I'll just go outside of my house. People used to come, students, they play drums, and the day used to be like so nice. Like life can be as cheap as you want. Me, I'm telling you, it's people who complicate life. People make things, people make the prices. Yeah. Like me right now, say I think I'm living an expensive life right now in Mexico City. Yeah, because if I compare my life here in Colombia, it's like I'm living two times. Because here I spend like $7 on food every day. That is one meal, $7. But in Colombia, I used to spend like $2. Yeah, I used to spend like $2. I don't know, my phone detected my voice. Yeah. So yeah, that is it. Brian has donated $5 and he's saying, I got my teeth done there in Colombia. Cost was much cheaper than the US. That is equals to seven US is equals to $7,500, and in Colombia he spent 700. Actually, Colombia has one of the best dentists. Even me, I have actually have a big problem with my dental formula. One day I will explain. So yeah, Colombia is good. But as I'm telling you, Colombia is not a place where you want to go and make money. I have to be very honest. Colombia is a place for a cheap life, social life, nice place. Mexico, you can make both. Yeah, Mexico is next to the US. And here, actually, life is very expensive in Mexico as compared to Colombia. I'm not comparing the life in Mexico and the US. I'm comparing the two. Yeah. Thank you, Brian, man, for always showing love, man. For another $5. Yeah. Any other guy who can support Brian, at least you give me some energy to keep pushing this. Oh yeah, Moon also said $5 and he says, "Oh, I read that. Yeah, I read that. I read that." So I don't know where we are. Lucas Mvumbe, hi from Kenya. Oh man, that's so nice, man. It's nice to see. Yeah, I'm coming home soon. I'm coming home in December. So salimia hao mamboys wa Kenya. Yeah, wasalimia what? I'm speaking a language they call Sheng in Kenya. So Kenya we speak like English is the official language, British English. Swahili, hakuna matata. Jambo, habari yako, that's Swahili. So English and Swahili, if you combine the two language, we get Sheng. I don't know what's happening with my voice. Wow. I've talked for 1 hour already. So yeah, let me try. I'm trying to read these comments as they come in. What city are you going in America? I'll be in California. Yeah. Then in December I'll be in New York. So California, it means I'll go, like, the first city I'm going is San Diego because I'm crossing the border with my feet. Yeah, I want to cross the border that way. I feel that's the best way to go to the US. Yeah, I'm not going illegal, man. I have my visa, I have everything, so everything is good. So I'm crossing. Don't say when I say I'm crossing the border, you think I'll be crossing through the desert. No, man. No. Okay, let me read these comments. Hey, these comments are really many, man, coming here. No, I think I already read this, but there's some small messages. Somebody asks me, Extreme Pick says, what is the name of that intro song? It's called All I Need Is You by Dayla. Let me type that, by Dayla. I don't know if you're still watching. Yeah, Dayla. All I Need. It's called sorry, all, all I Need. All I Need. Yeah. All I Need Is You, baby, baby. I really like it, actually. Actually, one day I'll play the whole song. Yeah. It's really a nice one. Sam says, what do you do for money? What do you do for money? I don't know what you asked, or maybe your question should be how I make money. I don't know. Please make it clear. Because what do you do for money? I really didn't understand. I don't know if you speak English. You know, sometimes I have people who really don't speak good English. So I have no problem, bro. I don't know if you asked me like how I make money or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so JWard04 says, I love your work. Will you ever cover Cali and Cartagena someday? Black Colombia. Much respect. Yeah, man, I will cover. I will actually, when I was in Colombia, it was really difficult for me to go to those cities. Why? Because most of the time, I was working. I used to work like 6 days a week, and I was working in private farms. You know, if you don't show up, they will cancel your visa. They will do like crazy things. So most of the time, I was like, whoa, I just have to stay. But I promise you, next time I'm going to Colombia, I'm not going as a worker. I'm going as a tourist. And when I go there, man, I'll cover every city, like coast to coast. Every city, Cali, Bucaramanga, Manzales, Pereira. Like I'll cover all the cities, man. Yeah, I'll cover all this. Like it was beyond me to do that. Like I couldn't do it, man. Yeah, because if I left my job even for one day, they would have fired me. But now I'm like, well, I'm good. Yeah. So Mokbo says, what city are you going? Okay, I already answered that. Okay, let me read these comments. Oh, I think I already answered those comments. Yeah. We have somebody here. Uh, oh, I already that is okay. I have a friend from Nigeria who lives in El Salvador. I don't know if I will come to that place. He says his name is Ososanya. Ososanya says, "Hey Marwa, you have an American visa, so it implies you can visit Mexico. You can visit Mexico and some other countries visa free." Oh, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Oh, I don't know if you have this visa. You can. I really didn't know that. Yeah. Oh man, I really didn't know that. So that would be good. Steve says, Mara, you should go to Dubai, Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea. Hong Kong, I can go with no visa because I'm from Kenya. You know, actually, like in Africa, Kenya is like the elite country, like top of the top. Yeah, I'm not laughing, but because when I'm here, I'm like struggling. But in Kenya, having a Kenyan passport, it's really like good if you're from Africa. Actually, somebody donated and I didn't read them. I'm really sorry. Let me read. Oh, not anxious says, oh, he's always supporting me all the time. He says, Mara holding it down like a boss in Mexico. TJ nights and Vegas nights are very similar. Oh man, I'll be there, man. I'll be there. And now I bought a phone. Now I bought a phone. Yeah, it's really an expensive phone. So I'll be like I'll be covering like really nice, I will not be afraid because my other camera is so big, man. It's 70D Canon. So I can't take it out of the street. But sometimes when you have a phone, people really don't like judge you, like, who is this guy? Because with the camera, they think you are even like a news media or reporter. So people run and, wow. There are really many comments, but I have to read the people who have donated. It says, Brand Bitcoin, thank you, man, for donating $5. And not $10. He says, bro, don't worry when you go back to Colombia. When you go back to Colombia, we will hit all the spots. We will showcase it here on YouTube. Our hit list will be super long. Actually, yeah, we have really a big plan, and also I'm trying to help Brian open his own YouTube channel. So maybe also that will be a very good platform for the interactions. Yeah, and you guys should check Brian on his Instagram. He has been in Colombia for a long time, not for a long time, many times in Colombia. He has a good experience, especially for those guys who want to travel to Colombia for the first time. Colombia is really a beautiful country. They say Colombia is dangerous, but I'll say this. I lived in Colombia for 2 years and I was never robbed. Sometimes when I tell people like that, they say, oh, it's because you're a black guy. Like now I was talking to one of my friends. He's a big celebrity, actually. He's like a, not he's like, he's a real big celebrity from Netherlands. And when I was talking to him, he was saying, you cannot get robbed because you're a black guy and you like this. And me, I'm from Netherlands. My skin color is creaming. People think I have money. He's a real big celebrity. But I'll tell you this, man. When you go to these countries, stop wearing your bling bling. People want to like show off when they go to these countries. You don't do that, man. Just go simple. Let your mouth is your biggest weapon when you're in these countries. Just be simple. Go dance to this girl. Tell her, hey, what's up? You look nice. What's your name? Hey, don't the eres, like where you from? You tell them, yo soy de USA. USA means America. Estados Unidos. The South Estados Unidos. Estados means United. Estados means states. Yeah, unidos. Unidos means united. Yeah. So, the vibe is good to be nice. And for example, you have to put some, you look, you smell nice because Colombians, they are really sensitive, super sensitive. Your teeth should be nice, you do it good, your hair, you have to, you're a foreigner, man. You have to go with that type of class, but don't go with this class of chains, gold watches, and you wear shorts. Shorts, don't wear that because when you wear that, people already see you are a gringo, they want money from you. You go to a shop, this soda costs, I actually drink Fanta. I'll tell you why I drink Fanta. This was like my gift in my birthdays when I was growing up. Like my family was really, really poor, and my mom used to buy me this once a year. And because of that, I every day, not every day, I mean, every time I buy things like beverages, I drink Fanta because it reminds me like my like where I came from. Yeah. Thus I have. So like for example, in Colombia, you may have this and it's, let's say it's like 2,000 pesos, but because you are wearing a short, it goes to 4,000, double. Yeah, you have to see how people dress. You can see from my videos. Or what I'll do is, I don't know if you guys will, okay? I have a lot of footages about Colombia, especially Colombia nightlife. If you want, this week, I can post that. And actually, somebody has donated some $15. Yeah, man, he always supports me. He always supports me. I don't know where you are right now because the last time I used to talk to you. And this guy, his name is River Amazon. I think if I'm not wrong, you started following me when I had like, I think 40 subscribers, like 40, like zero, like zero, 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 zero. Yeah, let me read the comments, guys. Let me read the comments sometimes. Oh, and also we have Omar. Omar donated $5 Canadian dollars. I don't know why I didn't see you, man. I'm sorry. He says, "Keep up the good job. How long you gonna stay in Kenya?" So the whole idea of going to Kenya is this: I want to go see my family because it has been 3 years without seeing my mom, my sister. But also, if everything goes well, I'm going with my girlfriend. So I'm gonna go and tell my mom, "Hey, mom." So yeah, and my girlfriend wants to go and see my mom. She wants to see my sister. She wanna go to Africa. She wanna go for a safari. She wanna see lions. She wanna see cheetahs, giraffe. So the whole idea of Kenya is okay, this is the whole idea. I'm not sure how long I will stay in Kenya in specific, but what I want to do is I want to do many African countries. So it's more of going to Africa. So because I'm going in December, January of December will be like my first day in Kenya. I'd say that. No, January of, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. January of next year will be my first day in Kenya. And I'll get out of Africa on around 30th of March. So 3 months in Africa. Yeah. But I want to travel other countries, like go to Tanzania, Zanzibar. I don't know if you guys know Zanzibar. I go to Ethiopia and I'll be showing you like beautiful girls you've never seen actually. People think like Africa people are dying and stuff, but that's not the case. So, and also I'll be going to Mombasa. I'll just show you like just where I come from. At least you know, Maro, because every time I get this question, hey, where are you from? Or as haters sometimes tell me, go back to your country. Yeah, so I'll be going back and I show you. Then I'll be back in New York around that 31st, because my flight is from Nairobi to New York. Then from New York, I'll come to South America, where I think I may stay in Mexico like for a week, then go to Colombia, then go to Brazil. Yeah, now I'll do like, then now I'll be doing like videos for like another 3 years without going home, or even maybe 2 years or 1 year, at least a year. Yeah, so it will be like work and work and work. And I think that will be, I just want to go home, see my mom, see my sisters, get get back the energy. Man, 3 years without seeing your mom, and you'll be like everywhere. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, So let me read the comments, guys. Sometimes they come really, really high. A lot, I mean. Drone Tracker says, when are you flying to New York City? Okay. I'm not really sure when I'm flying, because this is the idea. The idea is I go to California, then fly to Puerto Rico. Then in Puerto Rico, I'll try to see if I can get a Dominican Republic visa. If they give me a visa, I'll stay more in Dominican Republic. And also, I'm trying to see if I can still go to Haiti and Jamaica, because those countries are really close to each other. So, but I feel like I should stay in New York at least 2 weeks before I fly. Yeah, 2 weeks. So I'm flying from New York around 29th of December. So it means maybe around 19th of December, I'll be flying from wherever I will be to New York. I don't know where I will be, man. Yeah, I don't know where I will be. Yeah, maybe even maybe I may stay in Puerto Rico. Sometimes when I travel, my biggest problem when I travel is the visas. It's really, really difficult, because like right now, I applied for a Belizean visa. I've been waiting for a whole month. I've never heard from them. I applied for a Costa Rican visa, and they told me they needed my criminal record from my home country. And that means I have to put fingerprints. And they wanted something which is 15 days old. So sometimes it's crazy. So I might say I want to go to Dominican Republic, and they give me like crazy requirements. So I pass it. Yeah. Yeah, somebody actually just donated $5. And if Freshie 93. Yeah, when you donate, I read your comments instantly. Like, yeah. If Freshie 93 says, "What's up? What's up, you Marwa from the US, Detroit, Michigan? Man, your videos are beyond inspirational." Inspirational, man. Latin America is a must do in my list. Man, thank you so much, man. I really, sometimes I feel like I feel humble. I always get this type of messages on my Instagram and my Facebook. I always find people telling me their stories. Maybe people tell me, man, I am 36 years old. I've never married. I've always been working and working and working and working every day, man. I'm just filing tax reforms, not reforms, those tax files and stuff, man. And I see you are living like a king. Is your dad like the prince of Africa, the king, the president? Man, I always tell people this. Actually, I don't know if you've ever had this. Life is what you make it. And that is it. Like, if you say, me, I want, there's no day the most important thing in life is you are alive. Number one, you are alive. You can breathe, you can walk, you can talk. That's number one. And number two, don't do illegal things, because if you do illegal things, your freedom will be taken away. The rest, it's you and your freedom. Even people think about money, like, I don't have money, I need to save. Just go. You go to that place, you'll meet people. Like, yeah, use your mind as a weapon. Like, you go to those places, you'll meet people. You go with a camera, take photos, look for a job. You can even do like especially I've seen these. You see, South Americans, they travel a lot. South Americans, like people from Argentina, Brazil, I've met a lot of them. And those guys, they don't have money. Like, I'm telling you, man, sometimes even, okay, I'm not trying to laugh at them. I'm just trying to tell you the reality. Like, you can do it even without that money. People think like you have to have money to travel. If right now I tell you, like, I flew from Mexico to Cuba with $69, can you imagine that? $69. I don't know if I have that. I still have that receipt here. I can $9. What did I do to fly with that? I booked my flight earlier. I planned earlier. When you plan your flights earlier, like for example, I've been flying around Mexico. I've never spent one way. I've never spent over $100 in a flight. People think, oh, this guy's flying everywhere. He has like lots of money. It's not, man. It's how you plan things and how you want to live. If you want to live flashy, money will be, yeah. Somebody says, wow, you are rich. These are the guys I'm talking about. I'm not rich, man. I'm trying to tell you how to live, man. I'm trying to tell you how to live. I don't know, man. I've been talking for 1 hour, 30 minutes. I still love answering your questions. I still love when you guys like donate. Yeah, you give me energy, man. Hope I can get like 3 people donate like $20, $20. That would be okay. Maybe, yeah, I'll be very, very not anxious. Says, come to Brazil, bro. I am in Salvador, Bahia. Yeah, I'll come to Brazil next year. I have a lot of fans from Brazil, so I'll come to Brazil. I'll come to Brazil. Let me read these comments. So if I don't read your comments, bro, don't feel bad. Maybe I didn't see them. You know, comments come really. Sang says, hello, Marwa. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Don't forget to try New York pizza. Yeah, man. Thank you, Steve. And we have Chocolate Cafe says, my phone was snatched from me in Centro de Bogota, lol. Any city, any big city you go, central areas are the most dangerous areas. Why? There are too many people crossing, too many people. Don't take your phone out of us. Even if you're in a car, a taxi, you're in a window doing like this, they will snatch you. Yeah. I've even seen that also in Colombia. I was in a Transmilenio and I saw some guy, and he ran. Because central people are many, they do like this. Don't do that. Don't. Central, any place, central, I mean the central part. Any place, central part, it's very dangerous. Don't be, even in Mexico City, nobody recommends. I film videos in the center sometimes, but I am super careful. Super careful. And that time, sometimes I film with an umbrella, umbrella, a long umbrella, just in case. You never know, man. Yeah. So you have to be very careful. Lost Nomad says, hey guys, hey, we said hello, bro. OZ Racing says, saludados. This day, Chihuahua. Oh, it's Chihuahua. Yeah, my friend, Spanish is Chihuahua. You see how Chihuahua is written? Yeah, Wa is HU. Yeah, that's Wa in Spanish. HU. But it really confuses me because if you write Oaxaca and Chihuahua, it's different. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Drone says Fanta moja, lol. Yeah, man, I drink Fanta, and also in Mexico they have Fanta. Yeah, I always drink Fanta because it reminds me who I am. Sometimes people think when like you make like you're popular on YouTube, like you're supposed to be. No, man, I'm just a normal guy. Super normal. Yeah, I drink Fanta. What's up, bro? That is TK Mind. I'm good. Major says, here in the US, Fanta bottles are different. Oh, I didn't know. But you see, this is the same. It's the same in Africa, actually. The same. Yeah, the same in Africa. Yeah. And it's just the same, actually. That's just the same. Brand Bitcoin says, Brand loves orange Fanta. Oh, thank you so much. Fanta bottles are different. Oh, no. Brand loves orange Fanta sodas. Oh, man, thank you, man. I didn't know we are many that we love these Fantas. They are sweet. Yeah. The Nomad says, also good if you know price, give them the amount and walk away. Yeah, so let me teach you something, how to deal with prices. Let's say you're buying this Fanta and you're not sure, and you're in a country where you don't speak their language. So what you do is pick the item, take the largest amount that you have, give them. They'll give you the correct price. But if let's say this costs 20, like here it costs 14 pesos here, less than $1. So let's say it costs that, and you don't know, and you're picking all your money, you're putting money on your hand, you're trying to ask, hey, how much? I see people, that's how people ask, especially foreigners, like, hey, how much? How much? How much? They'll tell you crazy prices. And also when you're using taxis, which I don't recommend, I always tell people to use Uber because Uber is international, so the prices is okay. But if you're using taxis, always try to, when you go to the taxi like this, tell him, hey, por favor, mita. They have to put the meter so it indicates. Even me, sometimes I get like scammed through the taxi drivers. Somebody donated 5 Canadian dollars. Let me read his comment. He's saying, I'm quitting. I think it's my job. I don't know what you mean. I am quitting my, yeah, you didn't finish up. So he's saying, I'm quitting the ending of 2019 to go traveling South America and East Asia. You are such an inspiration. Love you, bro. Omar from Toronto, Canada. Yeah, man, I think you said I'm quitting my job. Yeah. I always tell people, sometimes the biggest problem we have as human beings is when we are very comfortable. We are super, and sometimes even me, I feel that's a small problem which I have, which is not so big, but I know like it's a problem, so I always counter it. The problem is maybe you have a nice house, a nice balcony. You wake up every day in the morning, you go to work, you come sleep tomorrow, man, and all of a sudden you are like 50 years. Then you'll be like, man, I hear of Colombia, I hear of Argentina, I hear of this. So, man, I'm telling you right now, people are into like Forex, trading Forex. People are into Bitcoin. People are into like, that's the new life, man. And you must embrace it. If you don't embrace it, you'll always be that guy working. Yeah. You'll always be that guy working and working and working. And they give you 2 weeks when it's December. It's super expensive. That time to travel, you'll be like, hey, $1,000. But I saw these prices in September. They were like $200. Now it's 1,000 to fly. Then you'll be like, no, I'm not going. I'll stay. Let me go. Let me go to McDonald's and have. Man, your life will be so hard. Hey, I need one like. We need one like for 50 likes in this video. Just one like. Yeah, we are at 49. Let me read. Anthony just donated. He says, Anthony, it's Bal. I don't know. It's Bal. Yeah. It says, hello, Anthony from Dallas, Texas. It has been a while. I will be in Mexico in 2 weeks. I don't know if I'll still be in Mexico. I'm leaving Mexico around 8th of this month. Around 8th of this month. And not I'll be leaving Mexico from Tijuana. So if you will be in Tijuana, I can meet you. And also those guys, my supporters who are from California, there are high chances we may meet. High chances, especially San Diego, LA. Yeah, we shall meet. High chances. Yes, Ahmed says I love Fanta as well. Man, thank you. Oh, yes, too many that love Fanta here. Yeah, yeah. So let me try to read these comments. Hey, Maro, you don't need a visa to Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, etc. You have a US visa, so you are good to go. Oh, I didn't know that. I think next week I'll go to the embassy of Costa Rica and confirm. If they say boom, but yeah, we shall be flying. Yeah, one thing I knew is I knew having like, I always tell people like people have like really, really good passports, but they don't use them, man. People like the world is yours at your hand. Let's say people like from the US, Canada, man, or people from Europe. You guys like the world is you can go anywhere, man, anytime. Like all you need is to me, I have to file papers, everything. Bank statements, visa papers. I have to fill forms. I have to pay money for that visa. I have to go for the interviews. I have to explain. Other places, even you have to write a letter why you're going to that country. So, man, I really feel sad when I see somebody like, sometimes I get this type of comments on my Instagram, like, hey, bro, I really like what you do. I'm from England and I live in London. my life is not really good, man. I look at your life, I really admire you. Me, I'm like, damn, man, you you have a British passport and you still, man, I don't know. People, they always say you only appreciate it when it's gone, like when you realize you can't have it anymore. That's when you realize, oh man, I had this opportunity, but I didn't do it. So yeah, let me read this comment. I saw somebody saying here is like his name is Extreme. I don't know why I singled out this. He says Extreme Life with Darius says, I am 20 years old and I want to travel like you. How do you afford to travel so many places? I have to be very honest with you, man. I know you're 20 years old, you don't have like savings and stuff. My entire travel is funded by like two main ways. Two main ways. Number one, and the main way is this YouTube channel. Why? Because right now I have over 19 point, let me show you, maybe around 19 point, I think 19.6 million views on this YouTube channel with 46. Yeah, let me just show you here. It has yeah, 19.7. I don't know if you can see that. That's 19.7 million views. And this is how YouTube works. The more views you get, the more money it comes with it. Because why? I have to explain to you this thing. Let's say I buy this Fanta. Okay, I'll use this Fanta for today. I went to the supermarket, I paid money, I bought this Fanta. Let's say this is you. No, let's say this is you buying this Fanta, okay? So when you buy this Fanta, what happens is this company, which is Coca-Cola, I guess, it must be Coca-Cola, yeah, it's Coca-Cola, will take part of that money that you've paid for this Fanta and it will take it back to YouTube for more advertisement so that you can see an advertisement when you are watching my video about Fanta and you go and buy more Fantas. So look, money came from you. Maybe you worked so hard, you are maybe a software engineer, you worked so hard, you took that money, you bought Fanta. The company Coca-Cola took the money that you paid here, it took it to YouTube for more advertisements. So when I make a video down here and you see an advertisement on my video and you watch it, actually that's the condition, and that's why I always tell people watch my you watch the ads and you watch the ad on my video. That money that you paid there, you paid on YouTube. YouTube will take 30%, it will pay me 70%. Yeah, let's say it will be playing in many videos of other YouTubers, so we shall be sharing. So I'll not really get like everything, but I'll get a portion of it. And now if I get a small portion, so you can imagine for 19.5 million views. Yeah. So it's yeah, I entirely depend on YouTube. Yeah, and I'm super honest. And number two is you see how people donate to me here. People donate $5, $2. The good thing is I would say I have one of the best audience in the world because my audience, they have always supported me even when I didn't have many subscribers. Some people have always like supported me. So when people support me, like now you can see somebody donating. I think that should be Brian. Yeah, he always supports me. He says so. When people support me like this money, YouTube takes also 30%. Let's say somebody donated $10. YouTube will take $3 and I'll take $7. So any money you donate, YouTube takes 30%. And sometimes I always have other really good people, They send me money through Western Union. Other people buy me things. Let's say I needed a small camera. Somebody would say, you know what? Give me your direction. I'm sending you a camera. So you see, those small things, they save me. Another time is when I travel and I go to places which are like really elite. I talk to these guys, let's say like hostels. I talk to these guys. I tell them, hey, I make videos. You can give me one night here. Then I'll make a video about your hostel. Then, yeah. So they say, oh, so I'll tell them, I'll give you a hostel and exposure because I go to hot places actually, like Tulum, Cancun. So people will say, okay, we shall give you like 2 nights. I'm like, wow. So that's how I afford to travel. Yeah, that's how I afford to travel. Icot says, where's your Mexican girlfriend, Mara? She's in Colombia right now traveling. Right now, she's in Colombia traveling. Yeah. Yeah, that's why she's not here. But she'll be back, I think, on second. I think that day I might do a live stream. Yeah, on second or third. Yeah, third we shall have a live stream. I don't know which day it will be, but there will be a live stream on that day because I'll be saying bye, and I'll be saying bye to my girlfriend, and I'll be saying, yeah. Oh, not anxious says one day you'll have 1 million subscribers. Man, I can't wait for that day. Yeah, but I know I will, man. You know why? I came from zero, 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 like zero, zero. And I always tell people, in anything you do, you have two things. Number one is believing in yourself, and number two is consistent. Nothing else do you need. Believe you can. And number two, do it again and again and again and again and again. Anything you want to achieve, you'll achieve, man. Yeah, you'll achieve. Like, to be very honest, long time ago, I used to be in a place and wish, man, I wish I can travel. I wish I can eat this type of food. I wish I can wear this food, not food, wear these shoes. I wish I can buy this cell phone at some point of my life. Not many years ago. I've been doing YouTube for now 1 year and like 7 months. So you can imagine. But you have to remember, I did YouTube for 1 year with no pay, zero pay, zero, like zero for 1 full year. And I was doing videos, really nice videos, the same as today as I do. So the whole idea should not be money. Sometimes if you see money, you'll be disappointed. You'll be like, oh, wait, I have traveled to, let's say you say like this, I've traveled to Cuba, I've done this video and it has like 50 views only. And I've not made. So don't see the money factor. Just believe, just love what you do, and you believe in yourself and consistent. Do it again and again and again. Yeah. Actually, the channel is going to 50,000 subscribers. I guess before the end of next month, before the end of October, we shall be 50,000 subscribers. And yeah, yeah. So Brand send me another $5, man. Please, guys, help Brian, man. Send five to, yeah, support him too, man. He's like donating all the time. Let me read his comment. He says, "You are a major inspiration to me. I live and learn through your experiences. I look forward to these live streams every week." Man, thank you so much, Brian, man. And I remember even when you came to Colombia for the first time, I think I had like, I think 14,000 subscribers, around there, 14,000 subscribers. Yeah, and 14,000, you can imagine, and now it's going to 50,000 actually. And I should tell you, YouTube subscribers are important because it's more of, let's say I want to let's say promote this brand. They will ask me, how many subscribers do you have? That's what they do. But the fact is, as long as you have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, your video can go viral. Viral, it means it can get millions of views. And another thing is, you really don't need more subscribers to make more money on YouTube. You don't need that. All you need is views. If people watch your videos, that's the most important thing. And I have to tell you guys, I'm from Africa. I'm really like from Africa. I came to this place. This is not my home. Like Latin America is not my home. Mexico is not my home. But I can tell you right now, sometimes I meet other Mexicans and say, oh man, you've traveled more than me in my home country. You see how people tell you. So it's all about your goal. What do you want, man? What do you want in life? What do you want to accomplish? The biggest problem is people are afraid. People don't want to try. Like every day I get people telling me, I tell them, hey, go to Colombia. I would recommend Colombia. I hear people kidnap, people kill. Somebody donated, his name is TK. Let me read TK. TK says, hey bro, I am major pain days, the other regular messages. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I've seen you many times, man. Donate here. You've always supported me. Sean says, "Do you plan to go to Monterrey?" For now, I don't, man, because my time in Mexico is really running down. Like it's coming to a close. My visa is ending. My visa is ending in the next month, the first week of next month. Yeah, so I have to cross the border, man. I have to leave Mexico because I don't want to be legal. Yeah. Somebody asked me in Spanish, and I have to try to answer. His name is Teme Temiscocles uh, Pime Pimentel. I don't know. Sorry, man, if I didn't read your name correctly. He says, Marwa, ¿cuánto dólares necesitaría para viajar a Colombia por 2 meses? Temprano, mi estudia allí. Ok. Ok. Mira, tú necesitas lo máximo, like the highest I would recommend is 1,000, $1,000 por un mes. Pero tú puedas vivir buena vida, normal vida, con $500, $500. I'm telling him, if he's really extravagant, he can use $1,000 a month in Colombia. You can live like a king. $1,000 is a king actually in Colombia. But you can also live half of that price a normal life. Normal, you know? Yeah. Entonces, por 2 meses, lo máximo, $2,000, pero tú puedas con $1,000. Si tú vivir vida normal, no sé cómo tú me entiendes. Sí. I don't know if you understood me. I'm trying to explain. I have Spanish subscribers, so I have to take care of them. Anthony Bill. So right now I'm trying to read comments randomly because I have like 8 minutes left. I'll do 2 hours this video. So I'm just trying to read random comments. Anton Bell says, hey, I'm going to miss you in Mexico then because I won't be there until October 9th. Oh man, that day will be my first day in the US. Yeah. I like your videos a lot and planning to travel to Colombia in December. Oh, you brought this thing. If you're going to Colombia in December, if you're not going to the coastal towns, other big cities, there will be nobody. Okay? Anthony, if you're going to Colombia in December, big cities, there will be nobody. Like Bogota, Medellin, there will be people, but there will be foreigners like you. Yeah. The best time to go to Colombia is anytime, not December. I mean, December from December 15th. Let's say, not 15th, let's say 20th. 20th of December, the cities get, people go to their villages and you'll be walking, it's like ghost cities. Yeah. So if you're going to December, please, you have to be very careful of that time. I mean, not careful, the timing is not so good. Only if you're going to Cartagena, coastal, Barranquilla, Santa Marta, good. Like Cartagena will be the best place to go for you, the best place for you to go in December. Yeah. Let me read. Is Mexico City same as Bogota? Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's a big city, like endless. Yeah, it's nearly the same. But Bogota is cold. Climate. The climate in Bogota is really cold. Bogota, rain can rain any day, anytime. Like it's totally unpredictable in Bogota. Yeah, I made one video, which is, the name is Medellin, Colombia versus Bogota, Colombia. Comprehensive review. Please check that video. It will really help you. Yeah. Let me read another. Evans, I'm just reading randomly. Evans says, what's the difference between Mexicans and Colombians? Yeah. Okay. So for me, I think Colombians are really more warm and welcoming. Really, really, really nice, like super nice Colombians. Mexicans, they are good, but not super good like Colombia. I'm not comparing with any other country. I'm comparing Colombia and Mexico. People, Colombia is a place you go and find people eating, and they tell you, "Hey, come, I'm buying you food." Like me, I had problems with my dent. The guy cleaned my dent for free, not once, not same person, different people for free. I have one dentist. His name is Diego. I don't know if he's the same guy who I recommended Brian to this guy. I don't know if he's the same guy who you went there. He cleaned my teeth for free. And also, I was in Medellin, Colombia, and my students and the head of the dentist department also cleaned my teeth for free. And even some people give you rides. They call you to their homes for dinner. Man, Colombia was so like boom, man. Like Colombia was so good. Yeah, I miss Colombia. But I know I have to travel to other countries before I go back to Colombia. I don't want to be like a vlogger who makes videos about Colombia. I want to be really international, like super international. Yeah. So Colombia, man. Colombia. Life is cheap in Colombia. Women in Colombia are so beautiful. If you're a man, if you can eat good, sleep good, and you have a beautiful woman next to you, man, you're good. What do you want? This money, you're chasing money. Money will go one day, man. Come on. Yeah, money will go one day, man. The best thing is, do you have a peace of mind? Can you sit and relax and feel like, man, I'm living good, like I'm lucky? Can you count yourself as a lucky guy? Like just having that good life. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And Colombia offers you. And I always see this problem. It's Colombia, not Colombia. Colombia, if you type your flight from your home to Colombia, you'll go to the US. That day you'll be at the airport and they tell you, oh, you're going to Colombia, not Colombia. I think I will have to do a video saying it is Colombia, not Colombia. Because I think one day people will book flight tickets to Colombia. Colombia is a state in the US. This is Colo, L-O. Yeah. 90% of my subscribers have the same problem. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Chocolate Cafe says Coca-Cola should pay you for advertising their product. And your loyalty for being, yeah, perpetuating. Yeah, man. I've been drinking Fanta. I was a small boy, like I think like from 6 years. My mom used to buy me this for birthdays, man, because like man, like it was just like the best thing I could get for birthdays. And I would wait this for a whole year to have it. And nowadays I can buy like I'm like, oh man, life is life life, my friend, life is, yeah, life is a big puzzle, man. Oh yeah, Brian donated $2. He says it's Colombia, not Colombia. Man, thank you so much, Brian. Man, I think people will see that because when you donate, it shows you like in a very categorical way. Yeah, it's always Colombia, Colombia. Don't book your flights and you type Colombia, my friend. You'll end up in the US. Yeah, please, it's Colombia. Yeah. So yeah, British Columbia, District of Columbia. Yeah, Columbia, not Colombia. This is Colombia. Please, it's one of the biggest problem. Yeah. So RGO is one of my biggest supporters. Says great video, bro. Thank you so much, bro. And he says here, not RG, it's Ray J. No, Ray G. He says, so you're doing to the US. I mean, I think you are writing you are going or doing. You're going to the US? Yeah, I'm going to the US. I think I'll stay in California. I really don't want to stay long in the US. Number one is, man, I fear cost. I was checking even like a hostel. A hostel is where you share like beds with people. And it was like, man, it was like $25 a night. Ah, that's really expensive for me, man. I've been living so cheap in Latin America. If I see those prices, I'm like, what? And that is like the cheapest, $25 a night. So for that, it means 10 nights. That's 250. And in a month, that will be times 4. It no times 3. That will be around that is 500, 750. So it's really expensive for me, man. I love cheap life in Latin America, cheap food. Why should I pay more? And there is another life here where it's super cheap. Honestly, yeah. And I just want to go to the US. Maybe I'll do interviews. I'm excited for the US. Why? Because the girls there speak English, and majority of my subscribers speak English. So I'll be doing those interviews. Hey, tell me, what kind of guys do you prefer? So they'll be answering for you guys. That's why I'm happy. iCode says you are making a comfortable living. YouTubing Maro, yeah, man. I would say from November last year, I've YouTube has never let me down. Sometimes it shuts my videos down, but not all, because I make videos nearly every day. So even if they shut one, I still have, like, you see, right now I have over, I think, 500 videos, you know. So even if these videos make me $0.00 per day each video, at the end of the day, 500 videos add up to something. So yeah, for the last 6 months, I've never had a job. I left Colombia and I started traveling. And you see, when you travel, you have to pay the cost of the flights, living, food. YouTube has been my major. And also, I send money home, man. I send money home. Yeah. I do my own things. I have been applying visas everywhere, right? Everywhere. I pay entirely on YouTube. Entirely on YouTube. Yeah. So you can do it, man. That's what I'm saying. There are no excuses. I can see Ahmed saying, I'm going to travel. I really need to, man. No excuse. Exactly. Man, I'm from Africa, man. Zero. Like, I sometimes see people say, like, wow, those are excuses, man, in life. If you really want to do something, you will do it. I'm telling you, if you really want to do it, you put your mind, you say, this is what I want. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And you repeat every day telling your mind, I want to do it. I was in Colombia and I used to tell people, I want to go to Cuba. That was just an idea. I was in Colombia and I used to tell people, I want to go to Mexico. That was just an idea. I used to tell people, hey, I want to go to these places. That was just an idea. But because I put my mind, I put everything, it happened. Yeah. So, and especially people with big passports, heavy passports, man. When I see people saying, tell me, how should I, man, I feel sad for you. Yeah, I'm from Africa. My mom is a primary school teacher, actually. And yeah, I have a sad story. Actually, somebody beat my mom in Africa. She nearly died, man, like 2 weeks ago. It was really, really sad, man. Somebody beat my mom, and my mom, like, I don't know if I should show you guys, man. Let me give me a minute. Yeah, man. Somebody beat my. You see these files? These are files. When I'm looking for visas, I have to file like this. I have to show the immigration a lot of documents for them to give me a visa. But if you have an American passport, you don't need to show this. You just go, man. And somebody beat my mom 2 weeks ago. She nearly died, man. Let me show you this. Wow. I take photos and just keep as evidence, man. Maybe when I go to Africa, somebody beats my mom, man. She nearly died. That's my mom in hospital. You see, that's her eye. See that? Yeah, that's her eye. This you can see here. Man, somebody beat my mom. She nearly died, man. 2 weeks ago. That's my mom right there, man. I really feel so sad. Look, that's really, really sad, man. She's still here. Like, somebody beat her. Actually, it was a parent. My mom is a primary English, not English, but she's a primary teacher. You see here, like, she's down. That's my mom right there. And this is the guy who beat him. The guy who beat him. See this guy. Yeah. So, man, yeah. Somebody beat my mom. She nearly died, man. So you can imagine. She got out of the hospital. So that's why I have to go home, man. I have to go home. I have to go home in December. See my family, man. I feel bad. Yeah. So this is what really, let me tell you this story, then that will be the end of the video. Yeah. So my mom is a primary teacher. She's the head teacher, like the head of the school. So in that school, there is a department of nursery kids, small babies like kindergarten, and so those people they're supposed to bring. Okay, the kids who are in kindergarten, they're supposed to bring like some maize to cook porridge for them, because these schools are day schools. The children come from their home and they go back. So what really happened is the teacher who is the teacher who used to teach this one kid in the kindergarten. Yeah, the story is really hard to tell, man, because it's emotional. So the teacher who used to teach this one kid sent her home to go and bring some, those requirements. When the kid went home, he told the parent, like, I've been sent by a teacher I've been sent by the teacher to come and collect ABCD from home. The parent got crazily mad. The parent came to school, and he came to school to ask the kindergarten teacher, why did you send my child home? Why? Like those African areas where they are really remote areas, because that's where I come from, super remote. So people like don't know rules, they don't care, they can even kill you. Like people are like boom. So this guy started beating the kindergarten teacher, like poo, 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 poo. And my mom, she's the head of the school, like the head teacher or principal. So they called some children ran to call my mom, like, hey, principal, come and see what is happening here. Somebody's beating one of our teachers. When my mom came, the guy turned to my mom and boom, this is what happened. Yeah, man. Thank for all those guys who are saying, yeah, this is like, I think 2 weeks now. Yeah, man. My mom is very sick. And actually, when I got this message, man, like I was down, like boom. Sometimes I try to keep strong. I try to keep these things. So that's why I have to go home and at least see my mom. And I don't want my mom to die when I'm abroad here. I've been. Yeah. So guys, thank you for all those guys who donated. Thank you, everything. Yeah. Somebody says the guy actually abused her. Yeah, man. The problem in Africa is not like the US. If this was in the US, this guy would. Right now, the guy is free as I speak. He's everywhere. Like, Africans, especially in rural Africa, man, things are crazy there. Yeah, when I go to my home, I'll be showing you things. Yeah, I'll be showing you things. So it's a sad story. It's a sad story. So my mom, she's still trying to recover. Yeah, man, but it was really sad. It was heartening. It destroyed my thinking, and that's why I have to go home. Like I have to go home, man, because man, you can imagine if I had bad news. Yeah, man. Oh man, Brand donated $50, man. Says one for the road, bro. Be safe, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Kenya is crazy that way. That is army. Yeah, man. Unstable mind. They need some security. Yeah, man. It's really crazy, man. I posted this on my Twitter, the same name as this YouTube channel. And I tagged like the police department, the justice department. Nobody even ever reached to me. Like, yeah. So it was really, really sad, man. And Brand, thank you, man, for donating. So yeah, I really appreciate. I really appreciate. It's a sad story, and now every day, even right now, if I show you my WhatsApp, my mom was lastly seen. My mom was lastly seen like 2 weeks ago. Let me type mom. Yeah, she was lastly seen. You see, when I tried to say, "Oh, mom," she has not replied, and she was lastly seen on 21st of September, like a week ago. You can see here, 21st of September. Actually, my mom put my picture on her profile picture. So it's my number, but she has my picture. Yeah, Yeah, but yeah. And her status is, let me read for you her status. Her status is, I don't know if you can see here. She says right here, she says, God's blessings are endless. Yeah. I'll leave you there, man. Yeah. And Yeah, Mike Johnson says, "Are you gay?" No, man, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, man. I'm a very straight guy. I have a girlfriend. Maybe if you're new to this YouTube channel, just try to scroll. So I'll end there, man, and say, man, thank you. And guys, if you didn't donate to me, don't feel bad, man. You can help me in very many ways, sharing my videos. Just look for the best video that made you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share that video to a friend, two, three, five friends. That's a big boost, man. Thank you. I'll see you. I did 2 hours. This is totally abnormal. I always do 1 hour, but today I don't know. I had a lot of energy, maybe. Bye. I'll see you guys, man. Thank you, Brian, for donating. Thank you for all those guys for your comments, for your questions. I'll see you on my next Sunday, or I don't know if second will be on Sunday. I'll do another live stream on third. I have to do it because I'll be with my girlfriend, and it will be the last week of seeing my girlfriend. Actually, it will be my last day because I'll be flying on 4th to Tijuana. I'll go to Tijuana, meet Philidon, meet some other guys there. Then after 2 days, go to the US, to California, San Diego. If you're in San Diego, we shall meet. Yeah, man, thank you. Stay blessed, man. Yeah, kwaheri, kwaheri. Kwaheri in Swahili means bye-bye. Yeah, kwaheri. I'll see you guys. I'll see you. Bless, bless. Thank you. Be blessed, everybody. Bye.